welcome Virgo Libra to your beginning of the month reading for June. I hope your friends are doing great out there. You guys like this? Like and subscribe. Okay, friends, I've already pulled your energy cards. We have the Death card, and the overall message card is the awaiting results. So this is talking about this sudden change that's happening, and you're awaiting the results for this sudden change. Total transformation going on over here. You are going through, getting straight to the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. Okay, in the present you have seeking the truth. In the recent past you have this detach. And in the near future you do have this nurturing, which is the same as the Empress card. So going straight into the recent past over here and how you got into this sudden change and this transformation that's going on. It's feeling like you're detaching. You released something. Definitely released. Decided on which way to go, having the clarity to do so, and taking on some kind of responsibilities for yourself to know which path you want to go on. So actually deciding a lot. It feels like for a lot of you, you may have been going through a period of time that almost feels like a tribulation. She seems almost mourningful for herself. So allowing some kind of tribulation to go on too long, too much mourning, too much sorrow. And now releasing the dove, releasing this and detaching from that and deciding which way you're going to grow, as we have the tree over here. And this sudden change coming. This is the honest approach, right? The honest approach to the situation in which was needed. And this peace was needed. We see this dove over here, and I think the dove, the dove is a very important thing here, because the dove is talking about this peace that you have brought within yourself and reaching clarity. The dove is peace and clarity. So it's definitely showing how much you've gone through. That's why I just feel this is some kind of personal tribulation that you have been fighting for a long time, and finally feeling the peace enough and finding the clarity to move forward and really releasing that to heal, as the dove is also healing as well. So with the detach over here, have the sun. Yes, looking for things that, finding your vitality back by releasing the dove within yourself and finding the self-love and the detachment of the sorrow and the pains. You have the sun coming out, which is vitality, desire, and intention, allowing the freedom and freeing yourself from this negative pain. And what I'm going to call a tribulation, because that's really what it kind of feels like, my friends. It feels very deep. Yes, allowing yourself to manifest and continue to take action, and really starting to allow the magic to happen within yourself. Once you freed yourself from this and you started the healing process, or completely have healed, you're allowing the magic to start within yourself again. Yes, no more fighting amongst yourself. No more fighting with other people, freeing yourself from this person, the situation, and all the pains that go with it. Oh my gosh, look at the independence and the strength that goes in with this. Because you have the Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins is telling me you did this by yourself. You took on the keys and the actions and taking your life back for yourself, independently. No one did this but you. And did it for yourself, or your family, whoever. It doesn't matter, it's for yourself at this time. To make sure that you're getting to where you need to be with the strength and the confidence. The strength and the confidence coming through. And it was a courageous mode. You were in your courageous mode, and it was a courageous move. And I think it was a move that could have, because when you're in a tribulation and you have those kind of hurts and pains, it's not something you're going to get over right away. You've been working on this a long time. So now in the present, moving to the present, since that's the past, so we understand now where this choice is coming from, where this transformation is coming from, and where this super change is coming from. But it feels like you're still awaiting some kind of result, my friends. And you are awaiting results over here. And now you're going to do them here, and then it's going to go over here, right? So you're still awaiting these results. You're seeking the truth, the real truths, right? The real truths to it all through this sudden change. This sudden change is bringing on this seeking the truth of the intuition, questioning things. Maybe you're questioning things like, why did I have to go through that? Why am I doing this? What is coming on next? Right? Trust. You might even have some trust issues. Do I trust this person? Can I trust again? It feels like when you're seeking the truth, when you're going through some kind of tribulation, so many pains and getting through these things, yeah, you're going to have some trust issues. You're going to have some issues going on. And you're trying to find the answers and awaiting the results to say, when is it that I get to do these things? Will I get my answers? It's a good time to follow and trust your inner promptings. It may be that all is not as it seems in some of your relationships with other people, within yourself, within however society, however you want to see it. Use your psychic senses to determine which of the associations may be questionable. Trust in what your intuition is telling you right now. As much as you like to trust these people or anyone, it is important to question their motives. And maybe that's what you're doing, right? I won't blame you, right? I don't blame you. You went through a tribulation. If someone is coming up and they want to get into a relationship with you, you are definitely, because you just got strong. You just did all these things. You're not going backwards. And you also need to seek the truth. And where is it that my purpose is? A lot of you, I see that as well. It might not be just a trust issue within people. It might be the guiding, needing the guidance of knowing what to do next. How do I follow through? What do you have next for me? I got rid of one backpack. What backpack do you want me to wear now? Is this backpack a good backpack? Is this a good change? You say it's a sudden change and a transformation, but is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? How is it going to be? Well, how would you not think that way? You just got out of something so, terrible. But remember, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And as she's opening the light. She's tearing a rift within the universe, saying, no, I'm going to get out of this darkness and I'm going to seek the truth for the light. Because I know there has to be some light around here somewhere. Don't tell me there's not. And avoiding to allow yourself to be vulnerable in any positions. So you could literally be barricading yourself. Let's put it that way, right? You have a strong barrier around you. Remember, don't make the barrier too strong, my friends, right? At least make sure that there is a tear within it so that you can get to the light, right? So that you can manifest, right? But yeah, your barrier is still going to be wider than the rift because you're still moving, and you're probably still healing in a lot of ways. So yeah. So seeking the truth, wanting to know, and maybe you do have people around you and you're wondering, what are your motives? What do you want with me? Right? But the good thing is that you're resting and you're self-assured about where you are right now. And this is a beautiful Libra card, so it's bringing in that Libra energy for you. And, you're resting as much as possible. You're seeking the truth, but from a very good side. It's not giving you Nine of Swords. You're not stuck in your head. You're not full of anxieties. You don't have any of those things because you detach from all of those things. So I don't feel that any of you, the majority, I'm just going to say none of you are doing that. You are resting easy. You know where you're supposed to be because you have the clarity to do so with the Ace of Swords. Yes, you have harmony right now. And you do feel like you're in the perfect timing right now. I just feel like there is this place where you are going to literally be testing people. Because you're not going to allow yourself to become vulnerable to allow them to have the upper hand at this time, which is very smart, right? It's very smart because you're not allowing anyone to rob you of your energy or from your freedoms that you found. Totally understanding. This is the Three of Swords upside down. All the pains, all the agonies. I'm not going there and you're not giving those back to me. Yeah, no double energy at all. So if you want to play any kind of games with me, I'm not playing any kind of games. So, and I do feel like some of you, you might have someone around you who is kind of wanting to play some games, And this, you're not going to have it, right? For others of you, you're just trying to seek the questions to why and what is next, right? Maybe why did this happen or what is next? Take it how it resonates. You're not really throwing any real passion out there when it comes to a lot of different kinds of things. There are certain passions I do believe that you are throwing out there, and a lot of it is for yourself, taking on this fire energy. But I think a lot of the other passions you're really kind of holding back because you're not, like I said, there's going to be no vulnerability for those actions at all. You're going after your prosperities as the Queen of Coins and things that are good and nurturing for yourself. But you are going to seek these questions. You want the clarity. You want the understanding of, okay, if I'm awaiting results, am I going to get the results that I want? Well, over here, it looks like you do get the nurturing that you are looking for and that you are continuing to nurture yourself. You do have the prosperities and the nurture around you with the Empress, which is good because that's that Venus coming in for your Libra side. That is Libra's planet. So that is a very good thing. And of course, we're within this Mercury retrograde. So yeah, you might be wondering, what seeking questions and wanting the answers and doing things always during a Mercury retrograde. It seems like that's the way things are going, right? Retrogrades are karmatic, so it could just be that you're kind of wondering, I'm waiting these results. I want these answers. I want to know. How is this transition going to affect me? Is it going to be for the best of me? Or is it going to try to take advantage of me again? Well, I will tell you right now, the nurturing side of you is not allowing any pain to come back. In the near future, there is no Ten of Swords. So be rest assured that this sudden change and this awaiting results is for a good thing. It's not for anything that's going to hurt you or make you feel like you are vulnerable. It won't 100% give you your Ten of Cups at this time, but that's okay. I think it's okay. You still have the Empress. You still have the love and the nurturing and the things that you're going through. I don't think right now, friends, the Ten of Cups would be the ultimate love of another person at this time. But I think for a lot of you, because you went through this, I think that that's okay for you. And a lot of you, it's because I think a lot of you are not really opening up to that kind of passion anyways at this time. So for a lot of you, if you really are looking for the Ten of Cups, that's not what's really coming. The Ten of Cups is the cups overfilled of love, right? And I just don't see that. It's not like the Ace of Cups, right, where it's completely overfilled with everything, right? Because that's the overall abundance. But the Ten of Cups is definitely the happiness of love. And I'm seeing that that's, right now, most of you are like, I'm not looking for, I'm looking for money. I'm looking for money, happiness, vitality, being on the right path at the right time with the Page of Coins. And I see with the Page of Coins, you do have a friend that is very supportive of you. You might even have a person in your life, for some of you, who maybe you are in a relationship with, who is very supportive of you, but they're not going to give you your Ten of Cups. I hope that makes sense. It's because you're still learning. You're still wondering. You're still going through this sudden change. You're still awaiting the results. You're still in observant mode, because you're still in that kind of seeking answers area. You're still kind of seeking the truth about a situation. You're still observing and doing kind of the same thing in the present that you are in the near future. So, I feel like, this is the happiness that you're looking for, my friends. And it's what you want at this time. Yeah. With the King of Swords, it's the knowledge and the understanding and having the things and going with the things that you're taught and continuing with your healing process and getting ready to trust people, learning how to trust people, learning to watch people, observe people, and learning from a different point of view. Because you use the Ace. So now that you're completely clear about things and using that higher intuition, you are now able to perceive things from a different point of view from just kind of how you were before. You're more kind of on the watch and the lookout, right? Kind of like watching people's P's and Q's. For sure. Which is a good thing, and it's a healthy thing. That's actually very healthy, and that shows that you've grown. Because if we're over trusting for everybody, that's how we get hurt. We want to watch and observe people. We want to know things, and I think it's wonderful, and I think that that's exactly what we're supposed to do. It shows growth, and it makes you the victor. You're going to victor over this, and this is where the waiting results comes. Why? Because it feels like the reason you're awaiting the results is because you are this tree, and you are continuously growing, my friends, just continuously growing in this area of understanding, not to just allow people, you know what I mean, to be a doormat or to take advantage of you or however it is, right? So you've completely grown in this area, and it just feels like you're completely growing all the way up until the time is right. But it is a sudden change, and I see that the sudden change of this is sudden change of awareness. Sudden change of awareness and understanding things around you. So awaiting results over here is actually talking about patience, assessment, outcome, and alternatives. You put much energy into creating and attracting in what you desire and are eager to see positive results. Patience is needed. However, reshaping attitudes and beliefs takes time. That's what you're doing. You're learning, right? Refining yourself so that you attract just the right person in the process. Wow. So that's exactly what it is. You are learning, observing, so that you watch and see what people are doing. And it's redefining everything around you so that you never have to go through this again. This is like a lesson learned over here, and you're like, that's not something I'm going to do again. I'm going to redefine how I'm watching people and how I'm allowing people into my energy, into my space, into my life. If you're not supporting me and you're not being good, because listen, I'm watching you. And if you're not good, you're out. Because I'm not dealing with this ever again. I will never allow that to happen again. I don't care if it's at a job. I don't care if it's coworkers. I don't care who it is, what it is, right? I'm never allowing that again. So this is all about a sudden change in perspective for growth. And it looks like you're going to keep the harmony over here, and whatever this is, you just keep going strong on it, because I just see victory in the end. And you will have your results. Absolutely. Because you just keep on top of it and keep redefining everything around you and who you are, what you're going to deal with, and what you're not going to deal with. How beautiful is that? Okay. See what the angels have to say for you, my friends. The situation will improve. Of course it will. But it might take a few months for you to actually get to this place over here of this nurturing, right? Because you're still over here, redefining, really clarifying, really doing things, really transforming over there. And transformation takes some time. So remain positive. Meditate when you need to. Looks like you already do in a lot of ways for a lot of you. See that twice, actually. So you're kind of over here too when you were detaching. Trust in yourself. Trust in the universe. Okay? And also, trust other people. Not everybody's a bad person, right? There are people who want to be of service, people who do want to support. There are good people in the world. It's just that you have to, you maybe learn to trust them, or watch them enough to see if that's really who they are, right? But just remember that there are trusting people in the world, and be assertive. Always be assertive. It's your life. You hold the keys. This may look like a mask, but I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to call this a key. Because you hold the keys to your life. No one else is in control of it but yourself. Right? So stay assertive for yourself and keep on going with this transformation. Okay? Because there's what? Something better is coming your way. That's a gift from the universe right there. Okay? And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.